Ooh, that looks tasty. Welcome, folks, to The Hungry Gamers, back with another mini preview, and today we're talking about Dragons versus Ogres. Yeah, did you think it was big for a minute? Yeah. Tiny little game. It's on the floor now. Plays in 10 to 15 minutes. And what this game is it is a kind of a mashup between some modern board game sensibilities, war, and speed. Those classic games. And yeah, I mean, that's what this is. In this game, one player is going to be the dragons, which are lovely, cute little dragons. You can see a couple of them right there. And one player is going to be the less cute ogres. And you can see some of them right there. And each round, what's going to happen is each player is going to have 3 cards of either their dragon deck or their ogre deck in their hand. And each round, one villager is going to get flipped out onto the board. For example, the chicken, number 1. And what you're trying to do is each player is trying to collect the most villagers. And the way you do that is in a speed method. So when the 1 comes out, the first player to draw a card from their hand, put it down on top of the villager, will win the card. Now, to win the villager, you have to either put down a card that has a higher number, i.e. this 17 right here that I have for the ogre would clearly do it. And if you do that, then you're going to discard the card that you used to claim it. Or if you match the number exactly, you'll get to bring that card back into your hand, and you also get to claim the villager. Now, pretty simple. There's a little bit more meat to it in that there is this whole list of different types of combos that exist that break those rules. So for example, right here we have the knight, who is a 14. So usually you would need a 14 or higher to claim it. However, the dragons have a auto win with a 13. And specifically, this 13 of dragons can win that card. Why? Because that's what the rules say. And you will notice that the art also kind of helps out with this to kind of help you see what's going on. As you can see, they're both clearly going into the same mine there, and all of them have the same kind of art that kind of matches up and crosses over to kind of give you that hint. And then at the end of the game, whoever has the most villagers is going to win. And that's it. That's how this game is played. So what do I like about this game? I mean, it's nostalgic, right? I mean, I played a lot of War, and it is that same type of game, just more interesting. I always loved playing Speed and Egyptian Rat Screw, which I'm sure is not what you call it anymore, but that, growing up, in the 80s, that's what we called it. I have no idea what it's called anymore, but those kinds of games, that kind of speed element, you actually get it down quick. That was a lot of fun. It's still fun. And so it adds that little bit of tension to it, which I think is very interesting. It adds that kind of more modern game sensibility, that specific matching of this card. You can only take this one out. It's a very special thing that's, kind of runs more kind of like a modern game. I really like the art. I think it's really great, though I will say I like the dragons more than I like the ogres. Sorry, ogres, but you're saying it's cool. And I really like how the art kind of matches when you have those combinations. I think that's very, very clever how that works. What are my quibbles with the game? Well, you're basically playing War and you're trying to be fast. I mean, break it down. You're playing War, and it's got more bells and whistles, but that's what's going on here. And so, that might not be what you're looking for. It's a 15-minute game. It's 2-player only. Again, might not be what you're looking for. But I think beyond the idea of, is this a game you're looking to play, which is kind of a yes or a no, I think the only substantial quibble that I have is when it comes down to the combos. And what I mean by that is like that specific 13 that I showed you that could beat the 14. You just have to have that memorized. Because yes, it has this lovely little card here, but I mean, if you're playing a game for speed, do you really think if I pull, I'm going to be able to, oh wait, hold on, let me go through this entire list really quick, and yes, clearly I can put down my 2 of dragons and I can claim it in a remotely faster way than someone just going to be like, here's a 5. So I do think there is a little bit of that to it, that you just play it a lot, and then you'll get the hang of it, and these things, and then great, you can do it. There you have it, folks. That is Dragons versus Ogres. This is a cute little game. It's a game that, if you're looking for that kind of nostalgic war-like feel that you can just kind of throw in a bag and you can play in a very small space, you like the art, then go for it. If you're looking for something heavier, this ain't it. So, there you have it, folks. That is Dragons vs. Ogres. As always, if you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.